Welcome to Money on Your Mind. Today's show is brought to you by Bonnie Automotive and Alfresco Restaurant. My name is Belinda Fuchs. I'm a financial coach, CPA, and president of OwnYourMoney.com. At OwnYourMoney.com, we help people get out of their own way and into profitable action to refill their bank account and reclaim their financial power. Our newest product, Invest in Yourself, the 7-day system to take control of your money, is available at OwnYourMoneyStore.com and will help you to understand and improve your financial situation. You can get more information as well on our coaching and trainings and where to watch past Money on Your Mind TV shows at OwnYourMoney.com. To summarize, we help clients make more, save more, and stress less about their money. And we're pleased to have you joining us today for our show, Money on Your Mind, where we will help you to both survive and thrive in these turbulent times. And today's topic is particularly timely. It's titled, Moving Forward Through Unemployment, and I am pleased to welcome our guest today.
Hi.
Hi, thank you for joining us. We have Lori Sharton, and Lori is a transition advisor and CEO and founder of Moving Forward Advisors, a company that provides guidance, problem solving, and project management services to people going through major transitions in their lives. Moving Forward helps manage the overwhelming tasks associated with these transitions by providing practical, hands-on support and a unique network of resources to ensure positive results for their clients. And Nick Wolf is currently unemployed and looking for a sales, project management, or product management role in the high-tech industry. Nick has more than 5 years experience in consultative technical sales. He holds an MBA from Northeastern University and a BS in electrical engineering from the University of Wisconsin. Welcome, Lori and Nick.
Thank you.
Thank you.
So today's topic, moving forward through unemployment. And what I feel like would be great to start our show is for our viewers to understand why I've invited both of you here, and maybe just a quick background of why we're talking about this issue, and in particular why you're both so relevant to our topic. So Lori, why don't you start?
Sure. Thank you. Over the past 14 years, I have been through several of my own life transitions, including changing careers a couple of times, going through a divorce, and going through a corporate layoff. And on the heels of those, the corporate layoff, I decided that I was going to go back to my social work degree and my background in social work and launch Moving Forward. There are so many people out there that are really in need of this kind of assistance that we provide, and just felt like this was, as you were saying, how relevant it is to right now. We wanted to provide that kind of service as well. So
that's great. And the types of transitions that you help people with?
Job loss, divorce, downsizing. Those are the main ones. So anything that and people reentering the workforce after being at home, things like that. So any kind of problem solving, project management, guidance, support. We provide resources and help people, give them the solutions to help them rebound successfully.
Fantastic. Well, let's bound back successfully over here to Nick. Can you share with us some about yourself too?
Sure. So I got laid off about 7 months ago, and so I'm here to shed the stigma that it's not really it's not a bad thing to be unemployed. You can really use it to shift your focus in life, and I'm just here to share my experience with everybody.
That's great. Well, thank you. And I mean, clearly how unemployment has increased over the last few years is noticeable. And I believe that it's important to talk about what we can be doing to move through it. And what you've both touched on in terms of finding the opportunity in it and not being so ashamed about being in it, but really saying, okay, what can I do to move forward? Mm-hmm. I mean, even how I'm sitting here today is a product of this too. So, I feel like that helps me have some real compassion for it. I had gotten laid off back in 2006 and used that time to really say, what am I meant to do with my life and how do I make the best of it? And now have grown Own Your Money to a successful business based on finding my passion and getting to it. So what I feel like would be a great start is to talk about, okay, after somebody's laid off, where do they begin? What can they be doing to jumpstart their job search? So if you want to start this one too, and then we'll come to you, Nick, that'd be great.
That's a great question. So I think that there you know, anyone can sort of go home, go on their computer and say, let's see what jobs are posted and see what is out there. But the likelihood of someone finding a job by just sitting at their computer and looking online is highly unlikely. So I think that the three sort of top things I would suggest to people are similar, sort of on the heels of what you just said, Belinda, about what you did, is take the opportunity to really do an in-depth self-assessment and figure out what it is that what your skills are, what your skill set is, and then figure out what it is that you really liked about your previous jobs, and then what it is that you're looking for in your going forward. And then the second thing I would say is then do the same thing about the companies you're looking into. So really do your homework, really research these places, and even if there's a job that is not listed but that you're looking to at a specific company, you can target companies that you are looking to work for and figure out a way to approach them, before a job posting, because when there's job postings out there, there's hundreds of people applying for them. So really be proactive. And I guess the third thing, and I really can't stress this one enough, I would almost put it as my top three, would be to network, because I really don't think that there's another way to find a job other than to network.
Certainly, and especially given 10%, give or take, of our population is unemployed, networking is really what helps us get in. And as a follow-on on that, there's a lot in terms of, let's talk about that next. Let's hear from Nick first, and then we'll get to some more networking tips.
And
how about you?
Yeah. Networking for me was, that's where you need to start. Tell everybody that you're unemployed. Especially right now, everybody knows somebody that's in this situation, and you'd really be surprised how many people out there want to help. So get the word out. And, I guess I would say, be kind of focused. Pick and choose, be responsible, I guess, about your time, which jobs you're going to apply for. Understand the economy. Don't waste your time on stretches. And then take a break. Take a step back, break up the day, take a day off. Don't be afraid to, take a breather from it, I guess.
Right, so it's probably a matter of being able to balance, what I'm hearing from you is being able to balance that you're very focused on the job search, but also making sure that you're maintaining your own well-being so that you're being the best person you can be when you're presenting yourself to future possibilities for roles.
Exactly.
And with networking, can you share with us some of what's worked for you?
Sure. So I'm very active with my alumni associations, both Wisconsin and Northeastern. Got in touch with everybody I could there. Professors are...
And in your spare time, you stepped up for a role even. I think that's important for people to get to, that oftentimes that when you can serve as a role in your, say, alumni organization or charity organizations that you work in, I think that's also a great possibility for networking too.
Absolutely. Get involved, and get involved in the community. I mean, it's a good opportunity to help, plus, meet people. Mm-hmm. That's what's gotten me thus far.
That's great. Have you been able to use any social media tools like LinkedIn or things like that to help too?
Yeah, absolutely. LinkedIn has probably been the most useful. Facebook and the others don't seem to be as geared toward the business, but for LinkedIn, it's really important to understand your network and how the introductions can really be valuable. I think getting into new companies.
I think that's an important point, and you can expound too on any other tips you have in terms of networking, because we have such a network, but oftentimes we're afraid or ashamed or something to be willing to ask for help. And my theory is if you don't ask, the answer is always no, whether it's for help on something like this or a sale at a store. Like it's all relative, but it's a matter of training ourselves that that's okay. And looking through LinkedIn to be able to say, okay, I want to get into this company, and then, oh, I know so-and-so who then knows this person in there. And I find either doing the introduction through LinkedIn or picking up the phone and calling often works well too. And LinkedIn can just give you that understanding to see who knows who. Do you have any other networking tips?